What's up, millionaires in the making? Welcome back to episode 111 of the MITM podcast, where we unlock success daily by journeying through the 6 pillars. I'm your host, Tye Aarons, the founder of the MITM Club, and today we're diving deep into the world of time management, a crucial skill for anyone on their journey to success. Managing time effectively is not just about getting more things done. It's about getting the right things done. It's the difference between running on a treadmill and running to a destination. They both take effort, but only one will actually get you somewhere. Let's break down some key strategies for mastering your time. Tip number 1, prioritizing is key. Start by prioritizing your tasks. Understand the difference between urgent and important. Focus on what brings you closer to your goals. It's about working smarter, not just about working harder. I know for so many years, I found myself just spinning my wheels, doing things that I thought would actually move the needle, but they weren't. So one of the ways that I was able to really make sure I prioritize properly is by using the ABC method. ABC method is super simple. Okay, first, A is the most important thing, things that need to get done today. Okay, when you're working on your ABC method, A is number 1, okay? You need to get that done today. B is things that could get done today, that would be nice if they did, but if they don't, it's not the end of the world. And C is, hey, if I finish A and B, I can get these done. Now, the crazy thing that you'll see happen is that once you finish your A, the B's now become the A. Okay, at the end of the day, ideally every day, you're able to shift focus so that now all of your B items became A items, all your C items became B items, then you have new C items, but you keep on moving things up your list, and you will see that you're getting things done in order of priority instead of just busy work. Because so many people get stuck in that trap of busy work, all right? Tip number 2, setting SMART goals. Now, SMART goals, I know you guys have heard of this a million times, but just in case you haven't heard of them before, they are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This framework helps you clearly define your goals and set realistic timelines to achieve them. It's about giving direction to your hustle. Tip number 3, and I love tip number 3 so much, and it is the power of routines. Establish daily routines. You see, consistency is the key in time management. Routines help you automate tasks, reducing the mental load and freeing up time for important decisions. You know, one of the things that I used to tell people back when I was in college is I am operating on autopilot. I've made my morning routine, I have my tasks for the day to get done, and I have my major goals for the next 10 years that I started working backwards from. Right? And so now I'm living on autopilot. I wake up and I look at my daily journal to see what it is that I'm supposed to do next. I see how I'm supposed to attack the day and what I need to get done next in what order. So once you have your routine in place, it's very useful because now you're focusing on habits instead of just the goals. Okay, and the routines are literally the habits, all right? Now, tip number 4 is to eliminate time wasters. Identify and eliminate time wasters. Be conscious of activities that drain your time without offering value, like unnecessary meetings or social media scrolling, or as you may know it better as, doom scrolling, okay? So many of us get caught in the doom scrolling, which it's a plague on our society, I would say, all right? Time is your most valuable asset, so remember to spend it wisely. Tip number 5, the Pomodoro technique, all right? I wanna make sure I said that right. Pomodoro technique. So this I also found back when I was in college, and it's super useful. It's where you work for 25 minutes straight and you take a 5-minute break. They do say that more times than not, the human mind is only able to really focus for about 25 minutes. Anything after that, you'll start to see a decrease, especially when it comes to studying or different aspects that you're just there thinking, you're just there in your mind, all right? You only have 25 minutes of focused time, and you're gonna need to take 5 minutes of rest, and then when you come back, it'll be as if you started fresh. Okay, so that's where this technique really comes in handy. Okay, this helps maintain high productivity without burning out. So remember, sprinting in bursts can be more effective than a non-stop marathon when it comes to working on certain projects. Tip number 6, and tip number 6 is something that I've battled with for so many years. To this day, I still have problems with tip number 6, and I know that over time, we're gonna get really good at this, and it's to say no. Okay, tip number 6 is to say no. Learn to say no. You don't have to take on every opportunity or request. Focus on what aligns with your goals. Saying no to the good lets you say yes to the great. All right, and it can be so difficult, especially if you may be someone like, for me, I was raised to help take care of other people. So saying no is something that really took me a lot of time to start to flex that muscle of saying no. And it's been so liberating and so freeing. Like, to be able to say no and not feel guilty about anything, to say, no, it's not for me, I'm good, and you move on with your life. That wraps up episode 111 of the MITM podcast. Remember, time management is less about quantity of time and more about its quality. Implement these strategies to take control of your time and move closer to your goals. Stay tuned for our next episode as we continue to unlock the pillars of success. Until then, remember, every minute counts. Make it meaningful, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace. Give 'em that creme de la creme whenever I spit that hot shit.